А на сайте Бусти снова новые посты. Я теперь буду добавлять посты туда каждый день. Вот туда игру Homefront. И еще один пост про игру Трудно быть Богом. Кому интересны такие посты, проходите по ссылке в описании. Подписывайтесь на мою страничку и поддержите меня. А прежде чем мы начнем, хотелось бы напомнить про мою группу в ВК, ссылку на которую в описании вы найдете ко всем моим видео. Тут посты, опросы, всякие вот такие опросы, продолжаем или нет игры, нравятся программы, нравятся видео. Если вам нравится, вступайте в группу, поддержите меня лайком. Ну а мы начнем. Гаман, всем здорово, с вами Дарк. Сегодня у нас продолжение игры Noire. А что так громко-то? Ты громко. Ну-ка давай ты этот звук убавим. Так, звук. Аудиоэффекты. Ну, наверное, вот так делаем. И диалоги вот так поставим. Музыка. Вот так. Смотрим. Нет, все равно громко, слышно будет по-любому. Сейчас, извиняюсь. Так. Блин. Вот так. Проверим. Вот, теперь нормально. Более-менее. Так, как мы знаем, тут уже это убийство произошло. Мы чисто случайно оказались на месте преступления. Вот. Давай посмотрим труп.
Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Смотрим документы сначала. Кловик галет. Ой, блядь. Сигалета.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
$52 50 центов. Чек. Дата, номер квитанции получается. Сумма. Какой-то Пи Мартин Гагларди. Оплачено 20.01.2047 года.
Galetta.
Квитанция на товар.
Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Ну, Галета это... Так. Это понятно. Положи руку. Мужчина белый. Не женатый. Он был убит двумя выстрелами. А может быть и...
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Это выстрел. Патронов было
Shell
5.
casings. These look like 32s.
32-й калибр. Так, понятно. Так. По-моему, вон там оружие лежит. Да, это есть оружие. Вот, это оружие.
FN Browning. Serial number
Браунинг,
01138.
FN.
Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Магазин Иглсона.
Is that true?
Взяли пистолет. Что теперь делать будем?
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Какой парень? Вот это в красной рубашке.
Come on, I got
Sir,
friends
I'm
who work
Officer
at the
Phelps.
Examiner. How
What
about
exactly
the
did you
boss,
see?
the exclusive?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Хорошо, найдем подход. Пошли.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Хорошо, Кловис Галета. Так, давай показания свидетелей. Вопросы приведены справа.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Сколько выстрелов было? Ложь. Она врет. Она врет.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Давай я докажу, что ты мне говоришь. Что ты мне говоришь? У меня квитанция есть.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk. nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Теперь понимаете, почему это нету русской озвучки в этой игре? Она тут не нужна, потому что тут это, ну, лицевая анимация, ее надо было переделывать под русскую. Ой-ой-ой, музыка.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger.
Сколько выстрелов-то
He threw the
было?
gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Ну да, все правильно, по идее. Блин, музыка тут не нужна вообще. Вы чё, у меня права, YouTube заблочит нафиг.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Так, религиозный мотив, то есть он не любит евреев. Этот мистер Гейдж, который убил... ой. Нет, мистер Гейдж был еврей, а Эдгар Кэллоу убил еврея. Потому что Эдгар Кэллоу не любит евреев. Или наоборот. Ну, сейчас мы убедимся.
How many shots did you hear, Miss
Сколько
Galetta?
выстрелов?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Музыка прикольная, мне нравится, но жаль, что ее нельзя делать в этом. Вот теперь она правду говорит, потому что там было 5 выстрелов, там 5 гильз валялось. Это невозможно было посчитать, и я выберу вот это.
I need you to concentrate, Miss
Истина.
Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another,
Вот,
and then
5.
3 very quickly, close
Все
together.
сходится.
5.
Сходится.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave.
3 вопроса.
We'll need you to make a
правильных.
formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Готовы подписать показания? Ладно, все, пока. Так, поехали теперь.
We have the murder weapon and the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Отцепи место преступления, а мы поехали в... Подожди. Так. Оружейный магазин надо.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all.
Can you drive to this one?
Может нас навести. Ну бляха, потому что мне так не это долго я буду ехать так. Ну правда там буду приключения. Вот Иглсонс. Магазин Иглсона. Пойдем.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Чем могу помочь?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah, Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Поехали, теперь я буду ехать за рулем. Да что ты? Все, поехали. А, вот Бродвей, вот он Бродвей. Хартфилд на Бродвее. Блин, еду как этот. Вот он. Хартфилд.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Это он.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
Lock him up and throw away the key.
Groupies all around.
Don't need this?
Just real serious.
Too late, Kalu!
He's only a writer, so he can't really help.
Ранен, сука, блядь. Я надеюсь, сейчас погони начнется.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Я его сейчас поймаю.
Kalu, get back here!
All these bricks.
Сейчас я его поймаю.
God, help me!
Too late, Kalu!
I got a callback to that Universal Chorus line.
I survived the war for this.
Damn, lunatic! Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Man alive.
Подозреваемый ранен, блядь. Капец. Если честно, вот эта вот
Officer
миссия...
Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz
Давай
him for you.
бегом, блин.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Son of a bitch!
He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here!
He is all around, dog.
Son of a bitch!
Too late, Kalu! Stop or
Whoa.
I will shoot!
Что я стрелять буду?
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Потом меня направят в детективное агентство. Полиции.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Так, Кэллоу... Так, спор с Гейджем.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
А я думал, у вас есть другие мотивы. Так, давай попробуем ложь.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Так. Религиозный мотив.
You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court.
Неправильный вопрос.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Окей, признание. Понял. Так. Но это вряд ли мне...
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Сейчас будем
A lawyer
читать
can't help you,
внимательно.
Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Сейчас будем читать внимательно.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Интуицию использовать я не буду.
So you shot this guy over the sale of a watch.
You think Jewish people are going to continue to take it lying down? Straight and orderly lines to the ovens? Not this heap. I say enough is enough. No more. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Можно она как-то пропустить, а? Блин.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Как это сделать-то
Get back
правильно?
in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Блин.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Как мне надо сделать-то правильно, а? Спор с Гейджем.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Ладно, попробуем перестрелку выбрать, потому что он это...
You shot
это
Gage,
явно
and we
не
know why.
истинно.
We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Думаешь, не докажу, а перестрелка
You got
как?
nothing, boy chick.
Фу, блин.
You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Блин.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Да ё-моё, блин, как это сделать-то правильно? Он врет. Он пиздит.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Может быть это, может быть он, нет, он врет, это точно. Потому что он сам напрашивается на то, чтобы я доказал.
You shot Gage,
Поэтому
and we know
он
why.
ложь
We
говорит.
can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument.
Whoa.
Scaletta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Так, религиозный
Let's change the
мотив.
subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ох так, ты не понимаешь, о чем я говорю. Ну ладно, что тогда?
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Квитанция.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want
Короче, я понял про этот
my
первый
lawyer.
вариант, короче. То, что Глорис Галетта говорила.
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Давай дальше.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Так, когда, короче, у тебя нет улик, и тебе кажется, что он
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my
выбирает
lawyer.
второй вариант, то
A
есть
lawyer can't help you,
сомнения.
Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Cold blood.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming.
Так,
But it
давай
had
сейчас
nothing
все
to do with
серьезно
me.
будем делать, потому что это все серьезно, все. Хватит шутить.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Это
We
легкое
know all
дело.
about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
Доказательств.
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Вот, все, теперь правильно.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Меня переводят в другой отдел. Повысили по службе. Владеет способный следователь, владеет оружием, отличная физическая подготовка, владеет методами допроса. Вот как. Ачивку получил. Первое.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Что, новое дело?
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work,
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
We got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
Так, ну что ж, на этом пора закончить это дело, короче. Всем спасибо, что посмотрели это видео до конца.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
Сейчас, ставим лайки, подписываемся на канал, вступаем в группу ВКонтакте, нажимаем на колокольчик, включаем все уведомления. И не забываем про Инстаграм мой, Бусти, этим вы поможете развитию контента на моих каналах. И на сегодня все. Удачи, да пребудут с вами пиксели. А да, и сегодня еще стрим будет. В общем, вчера не получилось, потому
Cole, we've got things to do.
Подожди. Потому что у нас не получилось, потому что это у нас
He ran the
дела
light on
были.
Olympic, and we finally collared him on Temple.
Ну, это не то, что дела, а... Ну, короче, сегодня будет стрим. 18:00 по Москве. А на сегодня все. Удачи, да пребудут с вами пиксели.